Are you thinking about getting a small business loan, but are not sure how to go about it? As you know, a business loan can help you start or grow your business, but understanding the lending process and the qualification criteria for all the different types of funding options can be daunting, especially if you have never gone through the business loan process before. But don't worry, we are here to help you understand exactly how to get a business loan. In this video, we will break down the process of getting a small business loan into 5 simple steps. We will go over everything from what you need to qualify, to shopping for the best lenders, to helping you submit an application to help you get the funding you need to start or scale your business. Before we dive in, I would like to ask if you could please subscribe, like, share and comment below if you get some value from this video. This really helps support our channel and brings you more content just like this. We really appreciate your support. Okay, so, if you want to get a small business loan, simply follow these 5 easy steps. By preparing ahead of time and being organized, you'll make the process much easier on yourself. Make sure you don't miss step 3, in which I'll share a secret on how you'll save the most time and avoid the most headaches when trying to get a small business loan. Here are 5 steps that will help you get started. 1. Research your financing options. When researching business loans, one of the first questions you'll need to decide is what kind of loan you should get. There are a variety of business loans available, each with its own benefits and drawbacks. So how do you decide which one is right for your business? The first step is to look at the different types of loans available to you, and ask yourself, what do you need the money for? For example, are you looking for startup capital or working capital? Are you looking to finance or lease equipment? Do you have collateral that you can use for the loan? There are many types of loans you can consider, such as an SBA or traditional bank loans, business line of credit, startup funding, business credit cards, personal term loans, and merchant cash advances, just to name a few. However, you should know ahead of time that you may not qualify for the more traditional types of loans, and you should understand what your options are if you find that you do not qualify. Once you know what type of loan you need, you can try to determine what you may qualify for, which brings us to step 2. 2. Understand qualification and lending requirements. Small businesses are the backbone of the American economy, and to keep them thriving, it's important that they have access to working capital. Unfortunately, getting a small business loan can be difficult, especially if you are trying to get a traditional bank loan. Statistics show that over 80% of business owners get turned down for a bank loan. Banks typically require a really good credit score and collateral, and many small businesses don't have either. Also, if you need money really fast, traditional loans are not going to be the best option for you. That's why it's important to understand the qualification and lending requirements before you apply for a loan. Unless you have a credit score of at least 680, have been in business for more than 2 years, and have some collateral, your chances of getting a traditional bank loan are slim to none. Luckily, there are other funding options, such as going to an alternative business funding source such as First Choice Business Capital, which provides you with a lower barrier of entry and more creative funding options. With alternative business funding, qualifying for a business loan is much more attainable for businesses that cannot get funding elsewhere. As long as you have been in business for at least 3 months, are generating consistent revenue, and are not in active bankruptcy, you may have some viable options for getting access to business funding. However, you should also be realistic about paying higher terms for unsecured loans. Remember, these will not be the same as bank loan rates, since you are seen as a higher risk for both traditional bank lenders and alternative business lenders. 3. Choosing the best lenders and loan products. There are many factors to consider when choosing a lender, such as interest rates, fees, terms and conditions, products offered, and customer service. You also want to make sure the lender is reputable and has a good track record. There are many lenders out there, and each one has its own set of products and services. So how do you know which one is right for your business? Finding the best lender can be daunting and extremely time-consuming, which is why we have simplified the process for you here at First Choice Business Capital, which brings us to the secret I wanted to tell you about. You see, most businesses go about finding a business loan the hard way. In other words, they go through the long and arduous process of applying for a business loan one lender at a time. This means, every time they get turned down, they have to start over. In other words, you will have to find another lender, submit another application, and continue to rinse and repeat this process until you either give up or hopefully get approved. So what is the secret? What if, instead, you could just submit one application in one place, and get matched with any one of our 75+ lenders in our marketplace? Doesn't that make much more sense? Of course it does. That is exactly what happens when you choose First Choice Business Capital as your lending source. You are basically making the business loan process much more efficient, you'll get more options, more offers, and save valuable time. 4. Gather all required documents. Before you apply for a business loan, you should make sure you have all the required documents ready. Having these files ready and easily accessible will help make the process of getting a small business loan much easier for you. If you are trying to get an alternative business loan through an online lender such as First Choice Business Capital, the paperwork you'll need is minimal. For most programs, you will only need to submit a simple loan application, along with 3 months bank statements. On the other hand, if you are trying to get a bank loan, you'll need to submit a lot more paperwork, usually a combination of the following documents: a business plan, business and personal tax returns, business and personal bank statements, business financial statements, business legal documents such as articles of incorporation, commercial lease, and franchise agreement. So how do I know whether to apply for a bank loan or apply for alternative business funding? That's easy. If you have excellent credit, more than 2 years in business, and can provide collateral, then you should try to get a bank loan. Otherwise, if you have already been turned down or do not meet the criteria above, the only option you have will be through alternative financing. 5. Submit your loan application. Once you have done your research, determined what you may qualify for, decided on the best lender, and gathered your documents, then you are ready to submit your loan application. As we mentioned, the easiest way to apply for a business loan is through an alternative business lender such as First Choice Business Capital. Our simple application will ask for basic information about your business and yourself, such as your name, address, and contact information. You will also need to provide information about your business, such as the type of business, how long you have been in operation, and your annual revenue. You can access our simple online application by visiting the link below in the description. It will literally only take you a few minutes once you have your documents ready. Once you have completed and submitted your application, we will review it and get back to you with any offers that you may qualify for. Once approved for a loan, the funds can be deposited into your account in as little as 24 to 48 hours. So there you have it, the 5 easy steps on how to get a small business loan. Please do not hesitate to contact us here at First Choice Business Capital with any questions you may have about how to get a small business loan. Call 877-235-0672 or visit us at firstchoicebusinesscapital.com.